I really became a robot, a manager at an firm explained. She and her colleagues worked extraordinarily long hours, but, she said, I thought it had been normal. It's like brainwashing. You're during a quiet mental system where you're under increasing demands, and you tell yourself that it doesn't matter, that you simply will rest afterward, but that moment never comes. Through my research, I've heard stories like this over and once again from people in accounting firms, law firms, consulting firms, and other white-collar jobs. We all know that chronic overwork is bad for our mental and physical health and may seriously jeopardize the standard of our work. We wish we could change the way we work, but we don't really know how. Long hours are commonest in managerial and professional occupations. This is often something of a recent trend. Within the old days, if you were a white-collar worker, the deal was that you simply worked as hard as you at the beginning of your career to earn the proper to be rewarded afterward. With the safety of tenure and a series of increasingly senior positions. In professional organizations, like law firms, accountancy firms, management consultancies, and investment banks, the prize was a partnership. The competition was relentless, but once you won the prize, it had been yours for all times. Partners had the autonomy to settle on how and when to figure and what to figure on. Of course, some senior partners spent a surprising amount of their business development time on the golf links, but that was okay because that they had already paid their dues to the organization. This is not true. As a director of HR during a leading firm told me, the head of the audit is within the office regularly from 5:30 a.m. until 10 p.m. on weekends, too. So is our managing partner. This is often not exceptional. The remainder of the firm sees the senior people working these hours and emulates them. My research, published in my new book about leadership in professional organizations, shows that our tendency to overwork and blow out is framed by a posh combination of things involving our profession, our organization, and ourselves. At the guts of its insecurity. Together senior business unit leader during a firm admitted to me, I just are available here and work as hard as I can all the time. I desire I'm doing an honest job, but it's hard to live. That's the character of what we do, it's feast or famine. And that we all tend to be such insecure folks that we're all scared all the time. The 500 interviews I conducted for my book showed a pattern. A professional's insecurity is rooted within the inherent intangibility of data work. How does one convince your client that you simply know something worthwhile and justify the high fees you charge? The insecurity caused by this intangibility is exacerbated by the rigorous up-or-out system perpetuated by elite professional organizations, which turns your colleagues into your competitors. How does one convince your boss that you're worth quite your closest colleague? There's no chance for knowledgeable to rest on their laurels or maybe to rest. Exacerbating this problem, elite professional organizations deliberately begin to spot and recruit insecure overachievers. Some leading professional organizations explicitly use this terminology, though not publicly. Insecure overachievers are exceptionally capable and fiercely ambitious, yet driven by a profound sense of their own inadequacy. This typically stems from childhood and should result from various factors, like the experience of monetary or physical deprivation, or a belief that their parents' love was contingent upon their behaving and performing well.